red Protoss player representing the US of A. It is PattyMac. Do it.
I don't think I can cast.
No?
I'm in shock.
What's happened?
And his opponent in the top left representing Alpha X, he is the blue Protoss player from the US of A and China. It's Asuna.
Is it the chrono that's throwing you off?
The hair, the boy band part.
Oh, you're watching the video.
Oh, I'm watching the video.
Yeah. No, absolutely. If you haven't seen that, Grant, I'm amazed you haven't seen that. But that was me in high school, and you can see why I didn't get invited to that many parties. And when I say that many, I mean none. For those of you wondering why Grant's looking at a picture of me in high school, we were talking about the current global situation with PattyMac earlier, and he was like, "Oh, this has messed me up so bad I can't go to any parties." And it's my senior year. And I was like, oh, right, nobody goes to parties until they're in college because I was a nerd. And I was like, all right, he must be a senior in college. And I said, oh, don't worry, I was a nerd in college. I didn't go to any parties. And PattyMac said, no, bro, I'm in high school. And I was like, oh, well, I was definitely more of a nerd in high school. How old am I now?
In high school.
Oh, senior.
No, how old is a senior in high school?
Most American seniors in high school are about 18 years old. I was 16, but that's because I was dumb and finished school early.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, see, in the UK, we finished school. We used to. I think it's changed. We used to finish school at 16.
Yeah.
So, and then we'd have what we call college, which is just 2 years before university.
Right.
So,
right.
There you go. Today, you all learn. Very quick Nexus here for PattyMac. He did go one gate expand here. Not been punished too much just yet. We have the first couple of units on the map. A probe from Asuna is going to come and scout. See that the Nexus is already down. Not only down, completed. And this is going to be a difficult thing to punish. Oh my god, is PattyMac just going to like forget off the back of this? No, he's blocking scouting, right?
Yeah, he's blocking scouting here full wall. Oh my god, yeah.
He sees the Nexus though. You see everything.
He sees the Nexus, but he doesn't see what's up in the main base. And there will be something up in that main base eventually. Plus, this is going to cause some real fear on the side of Asuna, right? And Asuna doesn't know how to respond to this. I feel like this is a very unorthodox build here from PattyMac. And Asuna's got to be like, wait a minute, that many gates this early? Hang on just a minute. What the hell is going on? It's going to be 2 gates to 4 gates very soon. And PattyMac may very well be putting on some very early pressure, but Asuna is going for it. Forward Robo, forward shield battery. Grant, we are getting our wish. It's full NA.
What I expect from Asuna. Very, very aggressive play. This battery will go down. Even the second battery could be targeted down here, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we go for. That is going to be the case. Pro is going to take a little bit of consternation, does survive. The wall gets completed here, but the wall doesn't matter so much because Immortals love to take down a wall. So there's going to be a lot of units out on the field, though, from PattyMac. We need to see maybe, is there another gateway down here for Asuna? Is this 3 gate Ripper, or is he just doing it
just
off the 2?
Just 2, my man, just 2.
I guess the batteries cost so much money, you can't afford all of this,
Yeah.
This is going to be a very quick game, and to be honest, I don't hate Asuna's position here. What's Immortals and maybe a Prison join the fray? This is a micro war.
Yeah, and there's not that much here from PattyMac. Those 3 gates, or those 4 gates total, are the only thing he's got going for him. No shield batteries, no nothing, right? He's got his warp gate research finished up, but the Cyber Core is going to sit pretty empty. I mean, there's no reason to get anything else from it. And with the, as you said, with the Immortal and the Warp Prism right behind it, this is going to be a very dangerous push from Asuna. He's got slow warp-ins from the front, right? Because the Robo doesn't speed up your warp-ins. But that's okay, because he can just walk units across the map, or even slow warp-ins be just fine, because he's got 4 shield batteries, Grant.
Yeah.
4. Robo going down now for PattyMac, but it's so late. It's so late.
I mean, 2 gates going down here already, and a third may even be targeted down. Yeah, Asuna's doing a good job of making sure he gets the production here. Of course, there is no super battery, and super battery has been triggered right now by PattyMac. He did walk out of range of it for a moment. The Immortal here is just dishing out so much his EPS, and this third gateway will go down, meaning right now, there is only 1 gateway here for PattyMac. He has nothing else. He's trying desperately to get a river of his own, but I think he may be in a bad position right now. Asuna can maybe end the game pretty soon. He just needs to take down a couple of his stalkers. He's splitting fire. I think at this point, he needs to start marrying fire, getting them all firing together so he can one-shot. Sentry's coming in as well for force fields here. Once the force fields go down, I think we're in trouble. Battery's going down, probes pulled. This is going to be it for PattyMac, but I just don't like his odds.
Yeah, I definitely don't either. The first Immortal about to pop from his Robo. It's about 3/4 of the way done here. I have no idea, man. Nexus goes down. Yeah, terribly supply blocked, especially once the Nexus goes down as well. He's got 2 pylons coming down. That's actually not going to dig him out of his supply block. Now, the shield batteries are all gone, which means that it's going to be an even, fair fight. But even in a fair fight here, PattyMac's not going to win, Grant. It's 30 army supply to 22, 2 immortals to 0. The problem is high ground vision right now. That's why the observer's coming out here. The warp prism for Asuna will be able to help this, though, with the but he's got to be cautious with the warp prism. He wants high ground vision, but he doesn't want to put that warp prism in danger. Saves both sentries. Beautifully done here by Asuna, and now he's getting aggressive, dropping those immortals on the front side of that force field. Dang.
Yeah, Asuna just now has taken a dominant position. He's killed all of the sentries. The immortals are standing strong right now. We even have an aggressive warp, and there's not enough not enough stalkers here to push this back. GG about to be the name of the game, because this is over. Too many units. GG, Asuna takes map 1. Can he hit the upset?
No way. No way. With games like this, Grant, who needs the rest of EU? This is insane. That moves Asuna's map score to 4 and 10, which honestly, if you're in last place in the group, is for an Owen having not won anything. He's lost 5 series now, and he's gotten to game 3 in 4 of those series, right? Yeah, 3 of those series. So he's played 6 series as of today, and he'll have gone to game 3 in 2/3 of those series, meaning he is just an unstable, unpredictable player, and that's tons of fun. What a good win in game number 1. So fun, Grant.
Yeah, and of course, although Asuna is technically eliminated from progressing in the tournament, I just tried to set myself as one of the players then, he is still playing for $100, and $100 for maybe a student or something is a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very nice little boon on top of what they already get from coming through and qualifying in the first place, which I believe for North America is $350 minimum, so nice. Now, there for these players now.
Now, Grant, keep in mind you're on camera and you have a professional image to maintain. If you had $450 your senior year of high school, what would you have spent it on?
I mean, okay, we need to identify. My senior year of high school, I was 16.
Yeah.
So are we saying when I was 16 or 18?
When you were 16. Oh, yeah, when you were 18.
Big difference in what I spend the money on here.
Okay, let's go 16 then, just so it's more chaste and polite and PG-13.
16. I don't know, man. Probably at that stage I was surfing a lot.
Okay.
I was, what you see now is not the Grant that was back then. I was very, very healthy, very active.
Chiseled. Jacked.
I was in pretty good shape. I was pretty good shape.
You got boulder shoulders. You work out in the Temple of Swole.
We used to pride ourselves on, after surfing, you'd pull your wetsuit down to halfway, and we all had like abs. It was like Baywatch. It was great. Now I ate kebabs and lost the abs. So unfortunate there. But at 18, it was alcohol.
Weatherspoons. The whole town.
Oh yeah, No, we went out in Nuki, which is like the surf capital of the UK.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a proper. It's amazing. It's all beaches, surrounded by beaches. It's right on the coast. Yeah, it was quite shut. And we'd go out there every weekend. My friend had a van, and he turned the back of it into a double bed. So we'd go out.
Jeez.
We'd all go out in vans and sleep in them. It was the best, man. Those were the days. Now I'm old. Now
this
I'm
is like
30.
This is like the backstory for like the good, like when you're in a romantic comedy and like the woman is like this successful, powerful businesswoman and the dude is just like this super hot, like kind of bum with a job he doesn't care about, but they still fall in love. I feel like this is the backstory, Grant, for your own romantic comedy where you're just like, yeah, I grew up surfing in the back of a van. It was chill, bruh. I don't know why you have a California accent, but something.
Got fat. The alcohol spell.
That'll tend to do it for you. We got 2 good players. We can introduce them real quick if you want, Grant. At the bottom right-hand side, we got PattyMac, our red Protoss.
And of course, his opponent in the top left, Alpha X's Asuna. Leading the series 1-0.
Yeah.
Great build. He identified the weakness. Oh my god, now isn't that a proxy pylon place? He identified straight away the weakness to go into 1-gate expand, and that is it is very proxyable. You see a 1-gate expand earlier. You can proxy robo break it as long as your micro is good, and that was the case. No amount of battery saved him. It is proxy robo. Wow. Okay, so this just doesn't happen on EU anymore.
Blind.
So I'm kind of excited.
Blind, Grant. This is the first scout that PattyMac is making to Asuna's base. He has not seen anything. The cojones on PattyMac to do this, and of course it's going to get scouted right away. You built it in the middle of the map. Unbelievable. What is Asuna going to do here to counter this? No way. I mean,
there's no way.
I mean, no. He's going to warp in some stalkers from the front lines. Maybe his warp gate research won't be done by then.
Do you know what's best?
What?
PattyMac doesn't know he's been scouted. Look at his vision.
Oh my god, he doesn't. Oh my god, he has no idea because the line of sight blockers have hit that probe, and he's building shield batteries right next to it. Asuna's gonna take the fight right here. Oh, this is hilarious.
He still doesn't know.
Stalkers are coming across right now.
He's gonna find out. Hello.
Oh yeah, so the probe goes down, but that doesn't matter. The shield batteries are here, and what Asuna wants to do is pick off the Immortal as soon as it pops out of the Robo. He's got to save these Stalkers, though. He's a little bit behind on Stalker production, and he's going to chase that real deep here, but now the shield batteries are done, and this is real gross. The Immortal's going to pop out, and 4 Stalkers are going to gun it down Grant like a dog in the streets.
Yeah, the Immortal's going to stand and fight, but he doesn't have the DPS to one-shot a Stalker, and with 3 batteries, this is a real problem. This Immortal going very low. It is slower than the Stalkers. The Stalker's going to be able to pick it off, but they do move out of range of batteries, and one of them does go down. Completely worth it, though. This second one, if he targets the pylon, this isn't going down. What an insane game. Asuna is literally playing a whole different version of StarCraft.
What is this, Grant? What is this? Oh, I love it. He's got a Robo of his own in the main, and of course he's going to go for Immortals after this. PattyMac, I assume, is going to build Void Rays out of his Stargate because it's NA, and this game is a total clown car. What else would you build out of that Stargate when there are this many Stalkers in the ground?
It has to be.
Has to be.
He needs them. He needs defensive units here. As we can see, Asuna right now is up 14 army supply to 8. Is there batteries in the main? There's going to need to be one going down and a pylon to block that as well. Pretty difficult without high ground vision. We do have 4 Stalkers at the other side of the map as well.
What is happening?
This is a weird game. This is proper NA. Asuna trying to walk into the main, realized that it is blocked off right now. Needs units at home, actually. Oh my god, PattyMac now somehow gets in. There's gonna be a recall.
I was gonna say he has to recall here, and then he's just gonna counter recall. So beautiful, beautiful, Grant. This is one of those games that I hope everyone at home is like has some popcorn and is like sitting in a comfortable position, because if you have heart troubles right now, your doctor is not going to recommend that you watch the rest of this game. I don't know what's going to happen, Grant, but I know it's not going to be anything remotely close to normal. Already a natural down for PattyMac, and does that put him in a really commanding position this game, or are things so up in the air right now that you have no idea?
I don't have a clue. Yeah, the natural, of course, is always going to be useful in terms of tech. You can see the Stargate now against Robo. The Robo was late, but so was the Stargate. Void Rays are going to be great for defense. I mean, there's 3 shield batteries in the middle of the map. I can't get over it. I can't get over the fact that there's just 3 shield batteries in the middle of the map.
This is one of those where I wish you could pause the game right here. Just take a snapshot of everything in the game and send it to a pro player and say, hey, do you want to try and guess what happened to this game? And they'd be like, I have no idea. It's an NA PvP.
Yeah. If you sent this to 2 players and said, guess the league, they'd go Grandmaster NA, I guarantee you.
100%. 100%. Warp Prism is here, and it looks like Asuna is just going to ladle on the pressure, Grant. He's got a Forge back home to try and deal with this, but only 2 gates. We saw him do a lot of damage on 2-gate Robo last game, and again with PattyMac on more gates than himself. So as PattyMac's natural finishes up, there's an army supply advantage here, and of course that Warp Prism doing some nice micro. The Void Rays not targeting the Warp Prism, Grant.
Yeah, we're not getting any Guardian Shield, though, which is, there we go, finally comes up here. Void Race maybe a little too far forward. The Prism being forced to use as Blink right now. Oh my god,
nice.
What is this micro?
That was beautiful.
This is absolutely insane. Super Battery comes out, but it won't last that long. There's still another Stalker, a Sentry in the Prism. The Prism going to be forced to back off here. But this Stalker's too far from home. If any more units go down, PattyMac is in a world of trouble. It's 23 army supply to 10. He's going to go back in now with the Super Battery run out. There's no answer.
There's no answer, Grant. The super battery's gone. There's only 3 Stalkers here. I mean, look at the unit counting station. It's 1 Void Ray versus the world, Grant, and it's not going to be enough. The Zealot gets gunned down before it even warps in, and that's it. I mean, there's no way PattyMac recovers from this. GG.